Today, I don't believe in coincidences. Yo, Devin. Dev.
¿Cuál es la música de nuestro club?
En español.
Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney turned a routine flight into pure chaos, exchanging heated insults after fate put them on the same plane. Meanwhile, Arnold Barboza's recent pictures making waves across the boxing world, showing clear slap marks on his cheek, all thanks to Teofimo Lopez's slap. Reacting to the viral image, Punch Drunk Boxing, also known as Mr. Moonshine, couldn't hold back his excitement. According to him, anyone doubting whether Lopez's slap landed just needs to check out Barboza's face. He pointed out the visible war marks on Barboza's cheek and emphasized that the slap was loud enough to be called the smack heard around the world.
For those who did not believe that Teofimo Lopez smack did not land on Arnold Barboza, ladies and gentlemen, take a good look at the picture. Take a good look at Arnold Barboza's cheeks. Take a good look at the war marks, Man, Teofimo Lopez, you already know the smack heard around the world. Bitch smacked Arnold Barboza.
Moonshine also believes that Team Lopez sent a powerful message to the entire boxing community through this slap. In his view, Lopez is making it clear anyone who steps up to him without caution will face consequences. He noted how people have repeatedly approached Teofimo Lopez and his father, talking trash and pushing limits. Yet despite the verbal back and forth, Lopez and his father have never been the first to throw a punch. However, Moonshine suggested that things have now changed after this slap, proving he won't tolerate it anymore.
And I think that Teofimo Lopez has sent a message to everybody in the sport of boxing and everybody around the world that it's no mas you're gonna be walking up to me and there ain't gonna be no consequences and repercussions. You know what I'm saying? We've seen enough times that people are just walking up to Teofimo Lopez and his dad, talking that crap, you know what I'm saying, pushing buttons, threatening. And you know what? They just stay there, you know, trash talking back and forth and stuff like that. No security, no nothing. They stand 10 toes down, right? Teofimo Lopez or his dad never swung on nobody, never hit nobody. But it's getting to the point where people, have you seen of late, has gotten too comfortable in stepping up to Teofimo Lopez.
The tension between Lopez and Barboza didn't appear out of nowhere. It escalated during a heated face-off when Barboza knocked off Lopez's cowboy hat. In response, Lopez slapped him across the face, prompting security to step in. After the slap, Teofimo Lopez defended his actions during a press interview. According to him, it's a simple rule: no one should touch anyone else. He explained that Barboza crossed the line by touching his hat, and in his mind, that gave him the right to respond the way he did.
Yeah, no. Well, no, listen, man. It's by law. Everybody should know this by now. You don't touch nobody. You know what I mean? He touched my hat. Me tocó mi sombrero. Y con eso, man, I got all rights.
Barboza also gave his side of the story, explaining why he removed Lopez's hat. He claimed that Lopez's hat hit his forehead, and he took it off to look Lopez in the eyes, not to provoke a fight. According to Barboza, after he removed the hat, Lopez handed his belt to someone nearby and then slapped him. Barboza admitted that the slap triggered a strong emotional reaction, saying he blacked out in anger.
You know, going back to what you said, the whole incident, you know, I was, you know, I did, like, his hat hit me on my forehead, so I took it off. I didn't flick it off hard. I just took it off because I wanted to get in his face. I wanted to get in his eyes, you know? And he backed up, and then he gave the belt, and that's when he gave me the little slap. And, man, like everything like about like fighting there, like I just blacked everything. I know. I zoned out. Like I was heated, you know, and then you know, behind the scenes, man, it was even crazier.
The slap has drawn reactions from across the boxing world, including Ryan Garcia. Speaking to DAZN, Garcia said, "That slap sounded loud, he connected. I guess Teo was mad Arnold knocked off his cowboy hat. He must love it. I don't think he should do that. But it happened. It will be interesting to see what they do about that now. If he'd done that to me, I'd have tried to kill him." When asked to rate the slap, Ryan Garcia didn't hold back. He described it as a hard slap and confidently gave it a score of 9 out of 10, suggesting Lopez delivered it with serious force.
How would you rate Teofimo's slap over there against Barboza Jr. in the face-off?
That was a hard slap. I'll give him that. Like probably like 9 out of 10 for sure.
Raleigh Romero also shared his thoughts. He explained that the rivalry between Lopez and Barboza has been brewing for years, with Barboza pushing for the fight while Lopez seemed to avoid it. According to Romero, their personal animosity makes the fight unpredictable. He believes that because emotions are running so high, anything could happen once they step into the ring.
They don't like each other. I mean, Barboza's been trying to get the fight for years, and Teo, well, not saying that he was dodging Barboza, but the fight didn't happen, you know? So, there's that.
Who do you favor in that one? Curious.
Honestly, it's a grudge match, and when it's a grudge match like that, these motherfuckers hate each other, anything can happen. They're so emotional, they'll hop in and get hit.
Andrew Tate, a well-known media personality who was also present during the slap, reacted to the incident with excitement. In his view, the slap was quick and sharp, but it could have a lasting impact. He suggested that Lopez's actions would fuel Barboza's motivation during training, making their May 2nd showdown even more explosive.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty quick. But now he's made his opponent mad, so he's going to be remembering that in the gym. I'm just excited for May 2nd.
Veteran boxing trainer Robert Garcia offered a different perspective on the slap. According to him, these heated exchanges are just part of the promotion process. He described the slap as intense, but believes moments like these draw more fans to the event. In his opinion, the genuine dislike between Lopez and Barboza only adds to the excitement and will likely increase interest in their upcoming fight.
Part of selling a fight good, you know, I know they don't like each other, and you know, they went at it. You know, there was a pretty hard slap. You know, so I think it's just gonna be more fans tuning in. You know, part of the sport.
Punch Drunk Boxing further emphasized that Lopez is the driving force behind the event's promotion. According to him, many people criticized the Fatal Fury press conference in New York for being dull, until Lopez stepped in. He argued that Lopez's bold actions, including the slap, are what made the event newsworthy. In his words, Lopez is carrying the promotion on his back in both New York and Los Angeles, turning what could have been a forgettable press tour into a must-watch spectacle.
You know, the press conference in New York City, the Fatal Fury press conference in New York City in Times Square, a lot of people were saying that it was boring, man. It was boring, man. Nobody was saying nothing. Nobody's promoting nothing. But Teofimo Lopez is actually the guy that had been carrying this promotion in New York and in Los Angeles. It was only Teofimo Lopez that was really creating that type of buzz, right? But the smack sold the whole event. The smack alone overshadowed everything. Even Turkey Al Sheikh put it on Twitter. He liked that. He liked that action. Remember, Turkey Al Sheikh said he likes how it used to be back in the days.
He also took to social media to reinforce this point, posting on X. He praised Lopez for creating buzz around the event, writing, "Teofimo carrying this whole promotion, Fatal Fury." Wade from the Wade Concept YouTube channel echoed similar sentiments. He admitted that Lopez and Barboza's exchanges have been the most exciting moments of the press tour. While he criticized Lopez for occasionally crossing the line with his comments, he acknowledged that Lopez's personality brings entertainment value. According to Wade, Lopez's antics, while sometimes cringe, at least break the monotony of typical press conferences and add energy to the event.
Teofimo and Arnold Barboza have been the big highlights of these pressers so far, like no doubt about it. Teo, I know that it becomes a little corny, and he really does need to stop with like the race baiting that he gets like really close to and sometimes over the line with. That stuff's a little odd and weird to me, but outside of that, he's super entertaining. I know it's cringe and whatever, but at least it's something, you know. It's not just sitting there with the monotony of answering the same questions over and over. He's trying to bring some entertainment.
Another boxing YouTuber also sided with Lopez, applauding his ability to keep the press events lively. According to him, Lopez was the only one delivering real entertainment, while others remained polite. He highlighted Lopez's playful persona, showing up in overalls, engaging in verbal spats with Barboza, and even clashing with Ryan Garcia during the event. In his view, Lopez's bold personality was the main highlight of the press conference.
Usually when these names are involved in promotional events, you see fireworks. Instead, this time it was only Teofimo shooting off at the mouth, trying to provide entertainment for the fans.
Baby, he said New York. Hell yeah. My swag like it.
It was typical Teofimo, coming out in overalls, playing the troll. He not only sparred with his opponent, Arnold Barboza, but he even went back and forth with Ryan Garcia. And honestly, for the press conference, that was really the only thing to write home about. Teofimo came on, tried to put on a show. Everybody else, they were just keeping a different energy.
Barboza, however, remains confident that his fight with Lopez is the most significant on the Fatal Fury card. In his words, their bout holds more value because of the WBO and Ring Magazine titles on the line. He also emphasized that the tension between them is genuine, not just an act for promotion, making their fight the most personal and high-stakes matchup of the event.
The fight between me and Teofimo, it stole the show.
No, yeah, I think me and Teofimo are the main event, man. I think we have more, like, our fight has more on the line than any of the fights that they're
right.
You know what I'm saying? Me and him are fighting for the WBO and the Ring Magazine, you know, for the medium champ, you know. So it's a lot on the line, you know, and plus the beef, you know what I'm saying? So it's real, man. It's real. This ain't fake.
Tensions weren't limited to Barboza. Lopez's recent exchange with Ryan Garcia was just as heated. During Garcia's speech, Lopez couldn't resist cutting in to remind everyone of his status as the Ring Magazine champion at 140 pounds. This interruption sparked a heated reaction from Garcia, who clearly had enough of Lopez's constant bragging. Despite not being scheduled to fight each other next, Garcia made it clear that a future clash between them was inevitable. Lopez, on the other hand, brushed off the tension, claiming he was simply bored with how polite everyone was being, adding his signature playful but provocative touch to the event.
You guys are real. You guys are real fighters. You guys are. It's a very good.
Hey, Turkey, I am your champion, by the way. Ring Magazine, I am your champion.
We don't give a f what you
Your
are,
Excellency,
bro.
I am your champion.
Bro, we don't give a f, bro. I'm tired of hearing this shit. We don't give a f.
Baby, you gotta respect the origin.
Promise I'm gonna get to
1600
it.
BCE.
Enough of this shit.
During the press, Lopez also had a heated moment with Devin Haney during his face-off with Arnold Barboza Jr. As the verbal back and forth with Barboza intensified, Haney jumped in, escalating the situation. Lopez immediately turned his focus to Haney, challenging him with sharp remarks. In response, Haney mocked Lopez's appearance, turning the exchange into a mix of insults and humor. The tension between Lopez and Haney extended beyond the press conference when the two unexpectedly found themselves sitting in the same row on a flight.
Today, I don't believe in coincidences. Yo, Devin. Dev.
¿Cuál es la música de nuestro juego?
Teofimo shared the moment online with a jab, writing, "At least I can use your nose as a life jacket in case this plane goes down." The internet quickly caught on, and fans had a lot to say about this unlikely meeting. While some fans found Teofimo's joke hilarious, others thought he was reaching too hard. One user mocked him by saying, "This dude is jealous cause Haney took his shine." Another didn't hold back, roasting Teofimo's joke with, "Lol, a nose joke from somebody with a Severus Snape nose is nasty work." Meanwhile, someone else laughed at the Haney's awkwardness, saying, "Look shook ASAP," trying to ignore and avoid that man. Devin Haney didn't stay silent either. He also tweeted about this incident by mentioning Turkey Alalshik with the caption, "Turkey ain't shit for this lamau," poking fun at the situation. In an interview, when asked about why a fight with Haney never happened, Lopez was clear. According to him, the matchup never materialized due to miscommunication from various sides. He believes that despite holding the championship, the public tends to favor Haney's narrative over his own. Lopez still refers to Haney as the email champ, a term he popularized to criticize how Haney initially received his title.
Nothing ever happened, you know. I think that it just never got to that point. I think there was miscommunication on a lot of parts and a lot of ends, you know, but people gonna believe that guy, you know, but they're not gonna believe Teofimo. To each his own, you know what I'm saying? I think that it's a wild world, you know. It's kind of interesting, you know. I'm the champion, you know, and they believe the fake champion, you know, email champ. You guys remember that time, the email champ? Man, that was crazy. That was crazy times, I'll tell you that. But you know, we're here now, you know. I think they got to focus on their fights, you know, and then we'll see what happens down the line. You know, they keep winning, we keep winning, we're gonna see each other eventually. You know, it's destiny. It's all about destiny. It's all about timing.
The ongoing tension between Lopez and Haney was further highlighted during the press conference, where an intriguing behind-the-scenes exchange unfolded. Lopez's energetic behavior prompted Haney to question whether he was under the influence, a comment that Lopez playfully responded to by flexing his muscles. Throughout the interaction, Lopez positioned himself as the only true world champion present, while Haney remained dismissive, claiming they didn't need Lopez's help to promote the fight.
Dougie, teach me how to Dougie.
You on drugs today, bro? You on drugs?
Oh, man.
You ain't joking, you on drugs.
You don't see him? Look at that. This is drug A and drug B.
I know you're tired of this guy.
I'm the only world champion sitting here right now.
We're not on drugs. We're not on drugs like you. We're not on drugs like you.
I'm just trying to help you out promote this better. This is the most humblest press conference I've been to. This is so humble. This is sparring. I just want to know that, you know, we're going to play nice when we get there and get a nice check. Like, what the fuck is going on?
What do you think about this growing rivalry? Should they face each other in a fight? If yes, who would you support? Comment below.